house stood silent as the last rays of sunlight faded beyond the horizon. I watched from the window as darkness swallowed the world outside, and an eerie sense of solitude settled upon me. My family was away for the weekend, leaving me alone in this creaking old house. Normally, I relished the freedom of being home alone, but tonight an inexplicable unease gnawed at the edges of my mind. As the night deepened, I busied myself with mundane tasks, trying to distract myself from the unsettling atmosphere. The soft hum of the refrigerator and the occasional gust of wind were the only sounds that pierced the silence. I turned on every light, illuminating every corner, yet shadows seemed to linger in places they shouldn't. My gaze kept flickering towards the staircase, its steps leading to the upper floor where my bedroom awaited. An odd sensation crept over me, as if unseen eyes were watching me from the darkness above. I forced myself to shake off the feeling, chiding my imagination for running wild. With the TV droning in the background, I settled on the couch, trying to lose myself in a movie. But each flicker of movement at the corner of my eye pulled my attention away. Every time I turned, there was nothing there, just the shifting of shadows cast by the flickering screen. A sudden power outage plunged the house into pitch black darkness. My heart leapt to my throat, and a shiver crawled down my spine. I fumbled for my phone, using its feeble glow to guide me toward the kitchen. There I found a flashlight and hurriedly switched it on, its beam cutting through the obscurity. As I stood there trying to regain my composure, an unsettling whisper seemed to drift through the air. I strained my ears, listening for any sound. Then it came again, a soft, almost unintelligible murmur that sent chills racing down my spine. Panic began to well up within me, my pulse quickening. I made my way to the front door, intending to flee into the safety of the night. But just as my hand touched the doorknob, a cold gust of wind rushed past me, extinguishing the flashlight's beam. Darkness swallowed me whole, and the whispers grew louder, more urgent, as if a multitude of voices were all speaking at once. With trembling hands, I relit the flashlight and spun around, aiming it at the abyss of the hallway. There, among the shifting shadows, I saw them, figures that seemed to emerge from the darkness itself. Eyes gleamed in the dim light, unnatural and unsettling. They were watching me, coming closer with every heartbeat. My instincts screamed at me to run, but my feet felt rooted to the spot. The whispers grew louder, filling the air with a cacophony of voices that seemed to seep into my mind. Fear constricted my chest, making it hard to breathe. I stumbled back, my flashlight wavering as the figures drew closer, their forms shifting and distorting. With a surge of desperation, I tore my gaze from the encroaching shadows and dashed toward the staircase. Each step felt like an eternity, the whispers echoing in my ears, a haunting chorus of torment. The darkness behind me seemed to writhe and coil, reaching out as if to ensnare me. Finally reaching the upper floor, I slammed the bedroom door shut and locked it. My breaths came in ragged gasps, my heart pounding in my chest. I was trapped, isolated, and utterly terrified. The whispers persisted, their unintelligible words like a maddening symphony. Hours seemed to pass in that room, my mind a whirlwind of terror and confusion. As dawn's feeble light began to seep through the curtains, the whispers gradually receded. I cautiously opened the door, the house now silent once more. Exhausted and drained, I stumbled downstairs and into the day's weak embrace. That night forever changed me. The solitude I once embraced had become a prison, haunted by shadows and whispers from the unknown. The house, once a sanctuary, now held a malevolent presence that defied explanation. And as I ventured into each night, I couldn't escape the chilling memory of those whispered voices, forever etched into the depths of my mind.